Check, 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 check. All right. Here's your man, Sir-Earl, coming to you once again. Today is Monday, the 11th. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, just coming to you with another podcast. Like I said, we try to get these up every Monday at the latest. Trying to be more consistent with them. So, hey, we decided we jump on here and go on and get this thing knocked out. So, uh, news wise, like I said, it's cold as hell in Chicago. I mean, freezing today. They don't call this the windy city for nothing. But when this all come out, man, forget about it. So, um, we're looking at what's that? 11th, another 14 days, 2 weeks before Christmas. These days are truly flying past. After the first of the year in January, January 6th exactly, we'll make 3 years that we've been in our current location of 18061 Dixie Highway. So it'll be a 3 year anniversary being here, 6,000 square feet, massage room, cardio room, workout area. We've been extremely happy with it. It's been a very good place. Being located centrally in downtown Homewood, we get a lot of walk-through traffic that inquires about the place. It's getting better because they built an apartment building, bringing in a lot of restaurants. So we think we're in a good location. We're just trying to get better. That's all. Just trying to get better. What I wanted to discuss, uh, as you can see, is a clean man on the mic. I know they probably used to this scruffy looking guy with the gray beard that was doing all the talking, but I had to get rid of that guy. So I'm fresh shaven once again. Uh, Probably don't make a difference to nobody but me, but just pointing it out. Just wanted to get back to feeling good again. Feel great this weekend. Like I said, we're starting to prepare. Um, Preparing and zeroing in on the show is always a really good time because of the challenge that it presents in the time span that you have to do it. So I wanted to just talk about, like I said, trying to help somebody out in the sense that if I could get one person to not make a senseless New Year's resolution that they're not gonna follow, uh, it will definitely make my day. Like I said, it's 98. Well, there's two New Year's resolutions that people make on a consistent basis. First is health, second is wealth. Um, I meet so many people that finally they're going to do it this year. They're going to lose weight. They're going to open up a credence to pursue their health goals. Um, I'm starting to find out. Oh, I went shopping this weekend. Bought me a book called The Greek Way. I'm starting to really try and get into a lot more Greek mythology because they're one of the original philosophers, and a lot of the philosophy that they developed uh, long time ago are the philosophies that we adhere to and that build our world today. So I'm trying to read about more. Now I love reading. I love learning. I love knowledge. It's very important to me to always constantly try to get smarter. It's like I see this trend now that it's all about the big ass. Folks getting BBLs, and you got white girls with asses now, and it's like, to me, okay, and I'm a man, so I don't know how much that counts, but when your worth as a woman, and I've heard it being a trainer, I've heard it many a times, husbands, oh, don't lose your butt, don't lose. When your worth as a person is do you have a big ass? Uh, you ain't worth a lot, believe me. The thing that I've learned, and like I said, I've been weight training and bodybuilding for a very long time, well over 30 years, is that you could build this great physical species. First off, you're never going to be the best. Somebody's always going to be better. Secondly, this uh, great body can be taken away from you in a split of a second. You can go out and get hit by a car, and now you are no longer physically what you were trying to be. So I believe you should try to emphasize or put more importance into character and mental and things like that. The more valuable you can come as an individual who has the type of mind that takes a lot of work can never be taken away from you. Physical can be taken away from you in a very, very hot second. That's probably part of the reason I don't put a lot into your physical being. I mean, you're never going to see me walk around the mall in a tight tank top so people can go, ooh, look at him. That's never, ever, and like I said, I've been doing this well over 30 years. It's never been a priority of mine. It's never been something I wanted to do. Um, I believe that getting in shape, working out, building, sculpting a great physique is a work of art, and I've always tried to treat it like a work of art. Not like, ooh, look at me and big chest, big arms. I never tried to pursue that picture. And nowadays, you have, I find that you have more people trying to identify themselves by their physiques. Women with their, but you have these people, they're 65, 75, 80, talking about they want to compete, they want to get in shape, they want to be it's like, okay, if you're 65 and you compete, and let's say you win, then what the fuck are you gonna do? There's not a big need for a lot of in shape 65-year-olds. It's just not the way it go. So what are you gonna do? I mean, if it's your satisfaction, like I've had people say, hey, I'm doing this for me. I think you need to find something else to do for you. If if uh, if that's your goal and that gives you the character and all those things you strive for, I think your efforts should be better put someplace else. And that's not to say getting in shape. And a lot of people tell me, I've had a client tell me before, oh, well, that's easy for you to say. Well, I've been able to achieve win state titles and do great things because I never put a lot of value in how I look. It never meant that much to me. It's always been a challenge to go into the gym. The challenge to me is, and it's what a lot of people miss, the challenge is the discipline, the goal setting, the crafting and the art of what it takes to build a good physique. Those things have always been the driving force. The consistency, especially nutrition, especially those have always been the most challenging uh, parts to me. And a lot of people neglect those things of consistency, goal setting, staying humble, all those things that you're supposed to learn as a lesson that requires you to. You could tell, or I could tell a guy or a girl that just talk shit and lift weights every now and then. That's why you see these guys. They'll have a big chest and bird arms and bird legs, and it's more challenging to build the overall physique and more challenging to utilize the lessons required to build a first-class physique. Like I said, goal setting, building a complete body, discipline, focus, um, all those things. If you do all those things, then you will build a great physique because you practice and been consistent with all those principles. The problem is, shit, 98% of the people don't worry about that part. They just want to go in and lift weights and get big arms and put on a tight shirt. The worst hurt thing to me is to see a guy with a tight ass muscle shirt. If you have to, and this is my opinion on it, if you have to wear a tight ass shirt to show a muscle, you ain't really got no muscle. I know that firsthand. I know a lot of the best built men in the world, the Sean Rays, Ronnie Coleman's, the Flex Willers. I'm good friends with all of them. And you would think that these guys who are the best in the world, physique wise, walk around like, hey, I'm one of the best. And they don't do that at all. They don't wear revealing clothes. They ain't walking around flexing every time you see them. And you see these wannabe knuckleheads in the gym wearing these tight clothes and yelling and screaming and dropping weight and thinking that that's what it is to be hardcore. It's not. To drop a weight is not hardcore. All it is more expensive for the fucking owner of the business because he's got to get it fixed. You're dropping 30 damn pounds. Put the shit down. You know, if you can't pick up a weight, press it, put it back up, and then politely put it on the shelf, you're lifting too goddamn heavy. If you've got to slam a weight because you have no more energy to move it, that means you're training beyond your capacity, and all you're asking for is an injury. The lesson of what I'm trying to teach people is as you work out, as you set your goals, find out what the lessons are in this. It's so clear, it's so evident. You see these guys, you know, they're lifting weights, they got a big gut because they work out and then they go and eat garbage, you know, because they're not disciplined enough to follow up their great workout with great nutrition. They don't have that part down. I see so many incomplete people who are not following the principles that this is supposed to teach you, that it's a joke, it's comical. So it's like trying to teach the person mathematics and you getting a D in it, but you want to teach people. It's like learn what it's all about, and you can grow, build, and keep a great physique forever when you realize that it's about the lessons in which it teach the goal setting, the discipline, the sacrifices, all that. No one nowadays that I see, they're worried about the lessons. What they're worried about is I want to build a butt, or I want to build some arms, or I want to build this or build that. That's why their accomplishments are short-lived. It's the habits and the principles of staying in shape, eating right, meeting the challenges of doing it the right way that builds that great long-lasting physique that you can be proud of. And the sad part is most people don't have it. 98% of the people I see don't have it. That's why they never equal up to that. To have won a state title, or like I trained Chia, she won state titles, regional titles. She turned pro. That takes a lot of discipline and requirement. And so far, no one else from here that I've ever seen do they have it. The more you are at the discipline of lifting, trust me, the better your physique and the further you will grow. So you know, focus on learning the principles of working out as opposed to just working out for vanity's sake, which is what a lot of people do. So, um, hopefully, I can help somebody. I've been getting a lot of texts and bad, bad texts and cursing out and all this about being honest about it, and that's all I'm trying to do is to be honest. This is something that I've done for a long time and something that I love, um, and I want other people to be at it a long time and fall into something that they love, instead of just half-assing it and 3 weeks, 3 months later they're done. I've seen that many times. So until next week, this is your man, the Royal Prince of Badness, Sir-Earl. Checking out of here, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.